Hello. My name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here, Practicing to Take the GRE General Test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase it immediately. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 280, quantitative comparison, hence the QC, quantitative comparison, number 12. Before I actually solve the problem that is given in the exam itself, number 12, let me do a simpler example here. Because it always made me wonder why so many people had trouble with this question. Only 37% of people who took the exam, only 37% got it right. In other words, 3/5 of the people, more than 60% of people who took this exam, got this particular question wrong. They missed it. I don't know why. Let's take a look at it. As I said, before I do the problem that they ask here, let me ask you this question. As a matter of fact, let's put down the question that they're asking over here. Cost of X pound of meat at $Y per pound, and cost of, I'm going to change this marker, I don't like it. The tip is gone. I ruined the tip, excuse me. Let's find a different one. Cost of Y yards of material at X dollar per yard. So this is the question as it appears in the exam. This is the question that I want you to look at first here. If I ask you to compare these two quantities, the cost of 5 pounds of potato at $3 per pound. Well, if it's 5 pounds of potato and it's $3 per pound, it's simply $15. 5 times 3. What am I asking here? I'm asking you to figure out the cost of 3 kilos of sugar. Now the fact that the units are different, here I have kilo, here I have pound, makes no difference here. Because I want you to compare the quantity of amount of money that is changing in here. What I'm buying with it is immaterial. Whether I'm buying sugar or potato or coal or widgets, or whether I'm buying it in terms of yards or pounds or kilogram, it makes no difference. I'm simply asking you to compare the amount of money that is going to change hands here. The cost of 3 kilogram of sugar at $5 per kilo. But 3 kilogram of sugar at $5 per kilo is just $15. That's all. That's how simple it is. I don't know what else to say here. Cost of 3 pounds, sorry, cost of 5 pounds. Cost of 5 pounds of potato, so that's 5 pounds at $3 per pound. You see, the pounds cancel out and you end up at $15. Again, probably I'm making it unnecessarily complicated. What I'm trying to point out is that this unit plays no role, it's because it cancels out. Similarly here, cost of 3 kilos at $5 per kilo. As you can see, again, the kilos cancel out and I'm left with 3 times 5, $15. The exact same thing is going on here. I'm buying I'm buying X pounds of meat at $Y per pound. Well, if I'm buying X pounds and I'm paying $Y for each pound, I must have paid them X times Y dollars. That's all. You see? X times Y. Here's my X and here's X times Y. On this side, actually, on this column, second column here, they're asking me to compare the cost of y yards, and I'm paying x dollars per yard. Again, the yards are going to cancel out. It's just y times x. Y times x is same as x times y. Same thing here. 5 times 3. 5 times 3 has to be same as 3 times 5. Y times x is same as x times y. So it's just y times x dollars. And since these are positive quantities, because we're talking about money, they cannot be zero, it cannot be negative. These are positive quantities. X times y times x. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into it, because even if they were negative and even if they were zero, even they were giving it away free, this quantity would still be equal to each other. For example, if you were to quote unquote buy X pounds of meat at $0 per pound, in other words, they're giving it away free, it will be X times Y, and if it was $0 per pound, it will still be X times 0 will be 0. And here, if you were to buy 0 yards of, because if this is 0, this has to be 0, 0 yards of material at $17 per yard, since you're buying nothing, it will be 0. These quantities are equal to each other. That's all. The answer is C. Answer is C. I don't know what else I can do here, even though this is number 12 and it's supposed to be a hard questions, but that's all there is here. I hope you found it helpful. My explanation, that is. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, face-to-face tutoring, or through the internet or over the phone, if there is anything at all I can help you with the GRE or GMAT preparation that you're doing, get hold of me. Go to my website at www.prep, for4gre.com, and send me an email. Alright? Or you can go to www.KeshwaniPrep.com and get hold of me from there through an email. Alright? Same website. Thank you.